getting serious. I don't like the retouch. I like the flawed skin look. I'm tired of the shiny airbrush look. Yeah, sorry, my fan is on max. You know, new arc. Do I look shiny? I don't know why. I'm not sweaty right now. That's weird. But I have been sweating a lot. Yes. I don't bite my nails. It's called cutting them with nail clippers. Sometimes I bite them though, like the corners. I always did that. Okay, so yeah, I don't even know where to start. Like, I guess I've just been busy, you know. Like, I just got here, and so I'm settling into my new life, which is very different from the life I'm used to. I'll just be honest about that. Not necessarily in a bad way, just in a way. Might seem overwhelming for some people. But do I feel healthier? Yes. Yes, but I've only been here a few days, so it's going to be a while, but like, I don't even think about binge eating or doing anything like that. Overeating. It's too hot, I'm too busy, and there's no, like, I don't have access to fast food, like easy access to fast food. I can't order it. No, not live here indefinitely, no. It's okay, it's normal to worry. I mean, when people think Syria, obviously they just think of which is, I mean, it is still a country that's like recovering from being war-torn, and there's still a lot of unrest and transitional period going on. Move to Syria to lose weight. It's not to lose weight, it's to be with my husband, number one, right? Two, even though it's challenging, sometimes I break down and I'm really out of shape, I like to travel, and I get bored as heck in Canada after a few weeks, you know? So, you know, rebuilding here, rebuilding there. So rebuilding here with Salah and my cat just seems a lot more healing. Learning a lot. Like, when you're put in challenging situations, you learn a lot about yourself, you learn a lot how to cope with life, you learn a lot about different things, you know? No North Korea, these. The heat, well, it's been, okay, so the heat, again, if you're put in a situation that, you know, people here adapt, and learning through them, learning through the different options we've had, you know? So basically how it works here for the heat, like, it's not Kuwait, okay? It's not like Middle East heat, like Gulf country heat. It's like, it's pretty much the same heat as Canada. Like, right now it's cool. I can feel cool air coming in the window. I have a fan going though, but so I don't, like, even Salah, he's kind of new here. He was born and raised. The government, because of the infrastructure, basically, you guys know, 10 years of war completely almost deteriorated the power system here. So you get electricity from the government for 4 hours a day, and it's like spread out 1 hour at a time. 2 to 3 p.m., 2 to 3 a.m., 8 to 9 p.m., 8 to 9 a.m. Okay, that's it. And I have a CPAP, so yeah. Well, the fan came with the apartment. One fan came with the apartment. So it's only hot really from like 10 a.m. until, I'd say maybe 9 until 4:35. Then it cools off and it's much more tolerable. Like, I don't even really feel like I need an AC right now. This fan is amazing. We have another fan also in the bedroom. Looks like I've slimmed a bit. My knees are so sore and like bruised from, like, a lot of people like sit on the ground here, so on like these mats, and we even have one too. It's a match, like, I think it's a matchless Arabic style seating. But getting up and down, man, being fat is hard in Canada, and it's even harder in Syria. I would say 1,000,000 times harder in Syria. Yeah, I'm okay. No generator mic, but yeah, I've been doing a lot of. I'm tired. Like, I've been doing a lot. My body's tired, but it's a good tired. Of walking. I have a video of me waddling up this huge hill in the valley, and like, anyway, I have a funny. So basically, the electricity. So what the main thing, because there's a lot of sun here, the sun is very strong. A lot of people have private solar panels installed in their place, and of course during the day, you know, the government electricity will switch on, and then you switch your solar off, and you switch it back on. And during the day when there's sun, of course, you can use electricity. But there's also at night we have a battery, because if there's no sun, there's no power unless you have a battery like storing the energy. So yeah, so we have that installed recently, and you still have to be very, very mindful of, you know, where you use your electricity. Like, you still have to conserve it. Like, right now it's dark. Like, the only light I have on is this one and the fan going, and like when I go to sleep, it's just gonna be the fan CPAP, and there's like a little night light that probably doesn't use much power. I did get a good night's sleep last night. I am sleeping, but it's just, you know, we've had to do alternative things. Like, we've had to figure it out. I'm learning a lot. I've learned more Arabic being here for like a few days than I have in Kuwait, like the whole 2 years. There's no, where am I storing my cheese? Don't have cheese. No jibna. Mary, no, I'm getting enough sleep. That's the thing. Like, we fixed the problem, and yeah, so we fixed the problem, and you know, it's not an issue. I cannot say why we came here. No, I don't really. I'm not going to be talking about like our private life like anymore. Like, work, if he's working, why we came here. Number one, he's Syrian, right? He has a Syrian citizen. He's got a passport. He's a citizen here. So if I'm not in Kuwait and we want to be together, you know, like, but that's one of the reasons. Everything else is just really personal, and the battery doesn't run a small fridge. I don't know if we could get a small fridge. We probably could. We may look into that. But I don't really want to just like set up home here when we're probably not going to stay here. You know? Yeah, it's roughing it. Yeah. And you know what? I need to rough it. No, that's okay. You guys can ask, but I'm not going to be talking about like really personal things. my plan for this arc while I'm in Syria is actually just going to be like, now Malaysia, we're not residents there. So having to travel all the time, you know, yeah, there are a lot of things I enjoy. I'm going to get to that. Yeah, I know people are genuinely struggling here. And I definitely, you know, people think, okay, people are struggling, but like, how do I want to say this? Of course I have empathy for that, you know, like, I don't know. I don't really know, like, what to say about that. Like, I know, like, I wanted to say basically, like, I'm so tired. I'm just, like, so tired. There's people struggling, and we feel for them, obviously. Hold on. Sorry, I just wanted to check out what that beeping was. Okay. So, that's, yeah. Solar battery beeping. It's off. Yeah, I'm just here because I want to be with Salah. That's it, you know? And I'm just, we're just living our life. He's Syrian, so, and I'm his wife, so we have every right to be here. You know? And my plan for this is just, this arc is just going to be, live streams, like, from home, because the internet is not good enough, like the signal. It's 4G. It's kind of like taking a step back in time with basic things like electricity and, we have water. We have a water tank, so a big water tank. That's how the buildings, they fill up a water tank. You have water. Internet. So, yeah, that's about it, I guess. So I'm gonna do vlogs, like vlogs for, like, travel vlogs kind of thing, and then live streams here. I'm probably not gonna be long right now. I'll try to go live more tomorrow, but we're still, like, getting everything working. Like, the solar has been a pain in the, you know what? There's just, like, always a problem that we have to fix, and we're just busy with that, and, like, constantly visiting people, like, and I just mean, like, the way the Syrian, like, the Arab culture, I guess, in general, maybe, and, like, it's a wonderful thing, okay? But I'm someone who is very, like, I'm from Canada, and I'm not used to that, like, people being so welcoming, like, even in this building, like, the neighbors, if you want to just come home and walk in your building, you know, a lot of people will keep their door open to keep the cool air circulating, and it's like, they'll basically, as soon as they see you, come, like, pad, like, sit, eat, like, whatever they're eating, it doesn't matter, they'll let you eat, like, have some tea, have some coffee, have some watermelon, have some shisha, have some, you know, like, and then they want you to stay to meet other people that are coming over, and it's just like constant invites from just random, like, people that you meet. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, I'm getting used to it. It's like, you know, and they're so nice. Like, I don't know how, like, just so hospitable. Like, they don't have much, but what they do have, they will give you. Like, they'll share, you know? And yeah, we're like that too, but I'm getting used to that kind of lifestyle. So once I have everything set up, the apartment fully cleaned, consistent power, some cold water in my stock thing, we have a kettle, I can, you know, invite people too, but your first neighbors were, yes, Barbara, yeah, and they were poor. Arabic. Yes, we have solar power. But there's, like, an issue with the storage battery. During the day, no mushkila. Like, the electricity will work, right? Because there's sun. But the storage battery for night, there's something wrong with it, of course. Of course. When you don't have TV or internet. Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like taking a step back in time. But it's good because it's like, you know, it's like, it's a different way of life, like, that I've not experienced, you know? So for me, it's, like, interesting and, like, it's rough, like, on my body. Like, I'm visibly tired because my body is in shock. Like, it's not used to sweating, moving, anything. Like, nothing. It's just not used to it. I don't know. It will humble. Yes, it humbles you. You appreciate the comforts, yeah. And it's like, whatever. Like, I don't even really care about, like, AC. Like, obviously, it's like, I would almost feel bad having AC and using all the power grids. Like, using AC, like, when we barely have power, like, whatever. I can live without a fridge, whatever. Food is really cheap here. You know, honestly, like, I was like people are just vending stuff on the street, like, fresh fruits and vegetables. It's like melon season. It's like amazing, like, the real food, you know. You drive down the street and you can, like, I don't know, you can smell the olive trees. Like, people make fresh, like, the olive oil is, like, amazing, and it's so good for you. I'm not even sweaty, but I'm shiny. It's weird. I'm not hot. Anyways, I'm behind. I've been filming clips. I've been filming, especially driving around different areas. It was, like, so, like, surreal and, like, heartbreaking. You'll be driving around and the streets, like, it's just full of, I took video, but it's, like, full of buildings that are just bombed, like, just war-torn, and if they're not bombed, that they have, like, littered with bullet holes, and it's just, like, insane to think that, like, there were families living there, you know? So it's like, it's really emotional, and it's very humbling, and you know, like I have nothing but utmost respect for their culture and the people. They've just been so like, they're just so nice. Like the guys with the guns, well, they're basically, I don't know if they're part of, they must be part of the new regime or whatever, I don't know. But yo, you can get like a falafel this big, full of salad and a few potatoes, like fried potatoes. I think it was like 60 cents or something. It's like super cheap. The food is just like amazing. There's no problem there. And honestly, I've been eating, like, other than when we visit people and they're constantly feeding you. You know, sometimes I'm just like, la shukran, like, no, no, thank you. And it's just, they don't take no for an answer because they're so nice. My diabetes, yeah, I mean, I take my metformin, but so they're just, I guess they're just cops or military. There's like, basically they have like these little outposts. There'll be like some tires dividing the way with a new free Syria flag with the 3 stars, and then there'll be like a couple of military with the, they have assault rifles, but I mean that's how they're armed here. They're really nice. You just roll down the window, salam alaikum, yep, okay, they wave you by, basically. They don't really give you a problem. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's challenging, it really is. Especially the electricity. That's something that's really, that I realized I took for granted. Just when I was in Canada, I would have the TV on all day. Even in Kuwait, the TV on all day. Every single light in the house until I went to bed. The bathroom fan on for no reason, even when I wasn't in there using it. Like, like, it's just like, it just makes you realize, like, the waste. There was one incident. I don't know if Salah wanted me to talk. I'm not going to be talking politics or anything like that. I'm not getting into that. The 3 stars is the new flag, the new liberated Syria flag. We went to an area of Syria and met up with some of Salah's friends, people he knew, and even people that you don't know. They just come along like, I'm just joking. It kind of scared me a bit, but when I think about it, I'll get to that. It was really dark, and we went to, people like to stay up really late, like till like 4 in the morning, socializing. And, we went to a park, and they set up a nice table and chairs for like families to go and have a good time. Kids can play, whatever. There's squat bathrooms. There's mostly squat bathrooms here. That's one thing also if I do adjust to, but I won't get into that. But I'm just telling you that's one of the different things. We have a Western toilet and a squat bathroom. I can show you that someday. Yes, there was a civil war between Bashar regime and the former president, and people wanting a free Syria. So yes, that's what it's from. So yeah, I've had to use those bathrooms, and yes, I can. For someone my size, I'm actually able to do that. Alhamdulillah, I'm able to physically still do things. Anyways, we're at the park, we're having a really good time, and we go to leave, and really, really close, like, it startled me. We hear like bang, bang, like shotgun, like gun noises, and I was like firecrackers? And so I was like, I think someone probably got shot. And I was like, what? Like, my heart sank into my stomach, because I realized then, like, there's still groups of, there's a lot of still contention between certain groups of people, like different religious groups, etc. here. But we went home, and we went home, whatever, to where we were visiting. And on the news, apparently there was somebody got shot and killed 50 meters from our car. 50 meters. So I was like, I felt sick. Like, I was like, wow, like, I don't know. That was like a reality. But then I realized, do you know how many pew-pewings happen in, like, the United States? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it happens in other countries. It's just maybe for different reasons. Well, summer solstice, when was the last school pew-pewing in the United States? Right? So I'm just saying, it's not like Syria, I'm not saying Syria's as safe as the US. I'm just saying that those kind of things do happen as well elsewhere. So that was kind of like scary for me. That was probably the only scary thing that happened. But then I was just like, whatever, like, I don't think that, I think they have a certain target in mind when they do that. And I'm not political. I stay out of that. I just want to come here and be with my husband, appreciate the good side of the culture, because when people think of Syria, that's all they think of. All they think of is the, terrorism, blah, 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 negativity. And there's like, I want to be a person who shows like a different side and not focus on that on my channel, but it is a reality. So there's going to be some instances, like when I show you some of the buildings, it's unavoidable. It's everywhere. And there are people living in those ruins. There's people living there. Like, well, I mean, I'm not used to hearing like gunshots, so I didn't know. It sounded like fireworks to me, like firecrackers or something. But yeah, it's also not like you guys think. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not, there was a lot more of that stuff going on in like 2012, you know what I mean? Like, it's basically a revolution happening right now. So yes, there's still a lot of danger, but I don't feel as unsafe as like people probably think I should, you know? Yeah, Salah worries for me. He was definitely worried about me coming here and tried to warn me a million times, you know? And I was like, well, I don't want to leave you in this without, like, I worry about him every single day. I'd rather be here with him going through it. Like, I love him. He's my husband. And, you know, other than that one incident, it's been totally, the people are amazing. Where Salah's friend's face, not at all. No. Move to Malaysia. I don't really want to move to Malaysia, Nicole. You know, I think once it's a rough setup and it's a different lifestyle. Like for, you know, you guys comfortable at home with your AC, TVs on, everything. I get it. We can buy a TV here. I mean, it's not like we can't have TV, but you adapt. You just live within the means that you have where you are. You know, I would rather be here with like limited electricity than depressed in that apartment in Canada. Kidnap arc. I don't think they usually kidnap Canadians, and there hasn't been any in a long time. They're not as they're more rare, and they don't happen usually in like in Damascus, and you know it's usually when they were happening, it was happening in like Rika, Aleppo, like really far from me. So, I'm not saying it's not possible. It is, but it's a risk I'm living with. I know the risks. Julia is safe. I will guard her with my life. But the new regime does not. They're investigating that pew-pewing. According to the news, they do not condone innocent civilians being unalived like that. It's not legal, you know. So thank you to people. Oh, I love you. No, why are you snobby? Oh, I know people worry. I understand that, you know. I don't fault you for that. I mean, I'm gonna try. I know there's risks, you know, like if there does happen to break out more war and more, you know, stuff like that, they might close the airspace and I won't be able to leave. Some things like that might happen, and you know, like how can I leave? Like, I don't know. How can I leave my husband? Like, hey, Gabrielle. I would rather worry about those things happening to me than me like being so. Oh no, I can't. I don't want to live in Turkey. They have cat food. Use natural cat litter. Red clay, like red sand. Yeah, they have hospitals. They have university. They have. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do. If he loved you, he would want you to leave. He didn't want me to come here. So, but I do what I want with my life. Syria has the best healthcare in the world. Maybe he's just being a bit patriotic, that's all, when he said that. They do have some smart doctors, though. Apparently, especially a lot of people, every person I met was like, I used to be 140 kilos. And yes, we've hung out with people that were fat, so, or not fat in a derogatory way, but bigger. I don't, like, people think everyone's just, like, starving here. Like, there is poverty, you know, but I'm working on, I haven't been able to edit anything. But I still haven't gone down to, like, you know, downtown Damascus, like old, I don't know if you'd call it downtown, but I might, if I have to leave, I might not be able to. That's a reality I have to live with if something happened. But we've just been busy doing a lot, like, you know, going out and doing things that are not involving watching TV. Like, you know, don't have TikTok here, don't have a lot of social media apps. Having picnics, like, on the ground, having shawarma, really delicious picnics, going to visit different sites. No, I didn't say I'm spending the rest of my life here, did I? I'm here for now. Yeah, we have a shower. We like, whenever I arrived, it just so happened that our water tank was depleted. There's a huge water tank, you know, like a water tank on top of the building, and it was empty, so everyone has to pay an amount, and the guy comes all over the streets, and sometimes they block the streets. It's annoying, because the streets are so narrow. Sometimes there's a water truck in the street you want to go down, but, I mean, they have to fill the water. See the water tanks everywhere with a big hose. They're refilling the tank, so the tank got refilled that day. We had water to flush the toilet, water to shower. You can drink tap water here. In some parts of the country, but not, I don't think in here. Poor Shmi, actually, I sent her some pictures, and she said I look really happy, and she's, you know, she's worried, obviously, but, you know, I'm 41, I'm a married woman, and don't know, just it's how I like to live my life. Yes, yeah, so we have a pretty big place. It's a really nice, it's a big kitchen, it just needs to be cleaned. We have a washer, but I'll have to hang up my clothes to dry. Less fluid. Hey, Miss Chad, I'm basically just eating, like, when I'm hungry, like, you know, I don't even really think about food unless I'm hungry. And I've been really wanting, it must be melon season in Syria. Like, everywhere on the street, every few feet, there's people selling big watermelons. These, like, melons that are, like, kind of cantaloupe-y. Oh, they're so juicy and sweet. And when it's hot, you just, like, a juicy melon is just, like, amazing. Is food restricted there? No. What? Are you kidding? Every single person I visited, even though they don't have much money, they have food, like, a lot of food. You know, like, natural food. Like, they'll just give you fruits and seeds and tea. Oh, man, the coffee is so good. No, not many people speak English that I've seen. But maybe there's some in, like, you know, different areas. But I've only been here a few days. I feel like I've been here a while longer. you grow a garden? Not where I am. Where we'll be going, yeah. And a lot of people grow their food, yeah. Will I go visit Turkey? Probably not anytime soon, Nikki T. I did go to the airport. I did arrive in the airport there, but yeah, I still have my medication. I haven't been on insulin in forever, so. But I do have my monitor, so it's my blood sugars have not been super spiking at all, so. Throat's itchy. CPAP is good. I want to get rid of the thing. Julia, she's okay. I mean, she stays in the window all the time. Actually, she stays in the window when it gets hot. She doesn't like to be near the fan, so if she was really that hot. The floor is like really cool. It's like a, you know, like ceramic tile, kind of like in the Kuwait place. And because our Kuwait was also a like Arab style apartment, it wasn't modern like Western style. So she'll go and like sleep on the tile floor. Yeah, but solar energy honestly is the way to go here. Damascus, go watch Mark Wiens. Yeah, it wouldn't be a traveling for beginners kind of place. If you're coming here for tourism for like a week, okay, maybe, but there's millions of people that this is their life, you know? And I've seen a really, I would say pretty in-depth glimpse of everyday life for some people, and it's like, you know, most people here have big families, and it's all about community, it's all about social life, you know, so it is a really big lifestyle change for me, but it's like, not in a bad way. It's like, I don't know. The food is just like out of this world. Yes, Miss Chad. Yeah, I do. I love it so far, actually. It's already opened my heart. Like, it's got a place in my heart, I'd say. Syria had a decent amount of tourism. Yes. Yeah, it's a beautiful country. It's really too bad. You know, it's really just awful what the Syrian people have gone through. But yes, yeah, it's crazy. You'll drive down the street and there's buildings with bullet holes. Like, there's a place right here with bullet holes in it. You know, like, not laughing at that, but it's surreal in a way, and it's really sad, you know. But I'm not like forced to stay here. Like, I could easily go. I don't think I would go back to Canada right now. Just the thought of like, I was just so, even before the whole doxing thing happened, I was complaining to you guys at night. Like, I was just so lonely, and I'd rather be here dealing with this with Salah. Like, I don't, you know. And I'm not saying I'm gonna live here like forever. That's definitely not the plan. But I'm here for now, and I want to make the best of it. Now that I am here, of course, he's happy that I'm here, and we're just happy to be together. Olive tree time. Oh no! This happens sometimes, guys. The power goes out. Time to go to a 5-star hotel. I mean, I'm charging my phone on a power bank, so it doesn't matter. But you can't see me, Annie. Just as I'm telling you how I'm okay here. I guess not. I guess I have to wait till the morning, I guess. Hey, it's 1 a.m. The power will come in 1 hour? Come in here, beside the window, Tad. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get like a piece of paper to fan myself. Stop laughing at me. I know you're laughing. She has no idea what's going on. I just shaved a mat off of her body. Oh. Do we have a flashlight? Well, okay, the solar power, we just installed it. So what probably happened is the battery didn't have time to absorb enough electricity, or there's something wrong with the battery storing the power. It's not, if I go outside right now, there's a breeze, it's hot. It's hotter. You know what? You want to go sleep outside? I'm not even kidding. Take a mattress outside. I would. Let's go sleep in the car with the windows rolled down. Yeah, but then the internet might. Okay, just give it a few more minutes. Come in here. Just come and sit near the window. Plain cheeseburgers. The solar power is. It only costs maybe $700 USD to install, and then you have it forever. So, you know, he has a family home here. We can always bring it with us everywhere, so it's good to have anyways. Because, like, this is insane. This is the reality. This is the reality of life here. And this is one of the things that's hard to adjust to, even for Salah. It stresses him out because he never lived here. So it's different. So how can I leave him to deal with? But he, you know, like he said, you know, me, I can deal with it. I don't want you to go through this. This is not, you have no idea what it's like. Honestly, I feel like we're kind of, if it weren't for the CPAP, I wouldn't care, you know. We have an electrician coming tomorrow. They're going to figure things out for us. So that's what I mean by we've been just trying to deal with setting up house so that we can sweating, you know. What can I fan myself? Julia, where's your pet passport? Did Salah have to leave quick because of legal situation? I'm not going to talk about that, Kayla. But ready, set, readies. Thank you. This is like the first actual like unplanned blackout that we've experienced, actually, kind of. I think, like, I thought that the battery would have more time, but it doesn't. This is actual sweat. Yeah, there's water. You can see the droplets, the glistening, because I'm in hijab and I'm fully dressed, and we have one window. And when you're in a city type setting, um, the buildings block the natural air, but when you're in the valleys and the country, you don't even need. He's not Superman, guys. Like, this is a new life for him. He's overwhelmed. Like, he doesn't, you know. Everything was easier to take care of for me when I came to Kuwait, but here's different. We usually bring Julia with us. We don't leave her here for. Yeah. How many times have I cried? I haven't actually cried. Like, I knew what I was getting into, in a way. He told me about the power, but I don't know. I don't think he even knew the extent of it, really. So let's gonna get a different battery. Return that battery. Get a different battery. When the sunlight comes out, like sun maybe 6 a.m., we'll have power, so I can just sleep then. Like the solar panel works, right?
Yes.
So whenever the sun comes out at Fajr or like 5:36, we'll have full power. It's in a few hours, so I can just sleep then. I'm not even tired. What?
No, the ground electric will come after 40 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Then I hope it will charge a little bit, the Salah.
Ah.
Maybe it can stay also 1 hour extra. Then after 2 hours, it will be 5 a.m. The sun will start to rise. And then we'll charge only maximum half of the battery. I have to return it.
Yeah.
And get better new one. Every piece was new, only this battery, because the battery is expensive a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll get the battery new one.
I know I look like crap. I'm putting my filter on. Okay, there you go. It's for you guys. No, I can't use my CPAP now, but I'm not tired. Like, alhamdulillah, I'm not tired now. Because there's been times where I'm dead tired and I've had to wait. So, yeah. I know you guys think, why would you willingly put yourself through this? Like, honestly, I feel bad that people have to deal with this. Now, the new Syrian government signed big deals with Qatar and other Arab countries, like rich ones. So they're going to have all new power infrastructure in the coming years. So anyway, that's a good sign. You're laughing at me? Go for it. Wouldn't be anything new in my life. Misery bees? I'm not miserable. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We'll have it, like Salah said, you have to just plan your life differently. That's all. I don't know about Salah, but I don't really want to go to Malaysia and then like have to travel every 3 months. People would kill for your life in Canada. I mean, maybe I took that for granted. I don't now, but like maybe I'm just, because grew up spoiled. I don't know. I wasn't happy there. Like, especially without Salah. It takes time to bring someone to another country as well. So that's not something that's an immediate solution. So we just have to deal with it. But it's just a fluke right now because it so happens that the battery is defective. We don't have hot water though, but I don't care. I don't want a hot shower. You wouldn't want to be with your husband?
I advise you to not come.
I know, but I want to be with you.
And you lost the challenge, by the way, of complaining every single minute.
No, I didn't. When?
Many times.
You complain more than me.
Yeah, I complain because I know see the roster?
I only complained once.
He's confirming my...
I only complained once because you paid a lot to live here and the fridge wasn't working, so we didn't have a fridge. That's what I complained about.
I wouldn't come here. If you're not here, I wouldn't rent this.
Yeah, I know you did it for me. Because he is sleepy. Are you stressed out? Yeah, Salah not used to have a rough life either. Here, go like this on you.
It's okay for me.
You're not hot? Friggin' rooster, I'm gonna go cook it.
You hungry?
Did judge. Did judge Fab. 21, come on. 21? It's just a me thing.
We just need a second window. And see that.
Yeah, it's like a concrete jungle here. There's limited places you can go if you're Syrian. Let's just be real. Everyone knows that. And we have a cat. She needs stability. Traveling every so often, you know.
It's okay. It's like sauna for you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been sweating, you know.
It's something good for you, healthy.
I'm roughing it. Yeah, I am. You would do the same for me, right, babe?
Like what?
If the situation was reversed and I was Syrian and you had to come to me to be with me, would you do it?
Yes.
He's just saying that. You would leave Canada, AC, and come here? You don't even like AC. You always want me to turn it off anyways. Yes. So, I'm the one who's hot. No, he would not. Do you feel okay or stressed? Can you play Resident Evil on solar power? I feel stupid asking these things. People are asking if you're okay.
Soon I will continue.
I try not to complain a lot, like at all, because I don't want to stress him out more. So I have that in mind. So I'm trying to be positive. It's nothing about getting a man. It's I love my husband. Nobody else is Salah.
I don't care about these things.
As
long as it's Syria is free.
As long as Syria is free. What?
Just need time to improve.
Exactly. That's all it is. It's hard to. It is stressful. Like we're not gonna lie about it. It is stressful. And I know I don't have to be here, but I don't want to be without my husband. So, and he even said today to his friend, we were at his friend's, and he said something in Arabic, and they all looked at me and went, "Oh," and I was like, "What?" And he said, because they said, "Can we really like her? Can we have her for a week?" He said, "No way. I can't live without her." So, right?
Yeah.
There, proof he loved. No, I'm just joking. I know. I'm kidding. I don't have to prove anything to anybody.
For her, your love is an understatement.
Yeah, because I was like, because we had plans like in place, kind of, but they would take a while. Like we would be apart for a little while, and I just, I was so depressed. You guys know I was complaining in my live streams, and then after that happened and the doxing, I was like, looking at crummy apartments and like, do I really want to live this life? Like, do I really want to go and see him? And so I was like, okay, please, can you get us a place? And
So like crazy for you. Can you help?
no, he can't. Like, he can't live without me. Like, emotionally, we love each other. He was living without me here, like before I came, and he didn't want me to come out. He's kept warning me. I was sad in Canada for different reasons. It's not it's not a mental health depression. It's like you're too worried about just surviving in a lot of ways. You will never be allowed to leave. You're not safe. Marta, thank you. Salah is not that type of person. He would never hold me against my will. You guys, did you just watch Not Without My Daughter? Don't be stressed out by the comments. This is the, people, everyone watching, most of you are from the comfortable West, don't understand, I do see some comments from people who are from, like, a couple people who are from here. They probably get it. This is like annoying. I'm sure people have just learned to accept it and deal with it, somehow. In Cornwall, the cheapest one bedroom I found was pretty much what I was living in. Or like this place isn't gross. I mean, it's not fancy, but
Chrissy Travels. Ni hao.
Ni hao. I'm not registered or anything. Clean cheeseburgers, do you register? Like for Canadian abroad? No, I probably should, huh? But what if they think, oh no, she went to Syria, like become another Shamima or something, and I'm not. I don't agree with that stuff. I'm not political in any way, I'm just here for my husband, man. Enjoy the country. Do you think about the additional stress that may put on Salah now having to worry about both of you? Yeah, I do. Actually, that's why I really try to be more supportive than like annoying. No, I do. Look, I love my country. I love Canada. Like, I don't hate any country, okay? Even Kuwait. Wonderful country. It's just that I try to be like supportive, because I know he has to worry about me now, and he knows I have limitations and stuff. So I try to just.
Are you CPC?
No, are you? You are, but you don't need a CPAP, so go to sleep.
Yes, crisscross. I know what I'm doing. I'm fucking 38.